Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're starting a new series and that is working on Stella's car for prep for Dub Shed. Now, as always, every single year we leave prep for Dub Shed. Well, actually this year I started early, started in January. You did, but also this is a completely new car. It's not the TT. Yeah. We have, what do we have? We have undertaken cutting my car into pieces to fit a Rocket Bunny kit on the car. So there's a lot of work to do, cutting, welding, painting. I won't be undertaking painting this year, I don't think. Yeah, well, that's why the GT didn't make it to the show last year, so let's maybe leave that to the professionals. Yes, I think we should leave it to the professionals. Because if you all seen a Stella's TT part 1 video, the part 2 never made it because it never made it to Dub Shed. So let's pray this year that maybe that actually does happen. Well, hopefully this year both of my cars can make it. So yeah. I'll need a designated driver for I'm driving the 350. Again, already point discussed. It's my first time. Anyway, I had the car 2 years and I'm getting around to actually working on it now. It's a bit of a rust bucket, but the more I cut off, the less rust that is left behind. So the Rocket Bunny kit is justifiable. And in a previous episode you might have seen, we picked up really big chunky wheels, and that was justified by buying the Rocket Bunny kit then after. Yeah, so we just putting more money into the car, which yeah, but Monika works for and she's able to provide me with really good rust treatment, which has been a life changer. I don't know what is the product. I got like a lab sample or whatever, but it's been doing wonders for the rust under the car. So yeah, there's so much to do, so stay along. Yeah, maybe we should stop talking and maybe show around the car. Yeah. Okay, come on. So this is the 350 hiding away here. I'm giving away a lot, but this is what Stella has been working on behind the scenes. Well, insert clips now of what the car used to look like before. So it's come a really long way and it looks nothing like when we started. I think the 350s stock are probably very simple, but obviously the engine and the performance, the naturally aspirated engine is the best part about this car. But I mean, Stella took an opportunity to make this into a show car as well. So as you can see, we have, well, Stella has fitted the Rocket Bunny kit, the front of it. So she's already cut some bits of the car out and is it riveted? Yeah, it's the rivets. So Stella has riveted these on as well. Rivet and rivet nuts are two different things. It's very complicated. But rivets is permanent, like you just put it in and explodes there, whereas these are riv nuts where you can take it on and off. Okay, so Stella has riv nutted these on, so they'll be able to remove them when it's going for paint. So that's so far. She's done the two front fenders and also the bumper. Adam drew teeth on this because apparently it looks like this. Wait. So figuring out the camera. But that needs to be sprayed black, and I'm hoping with Monika's help we'll be able to make good progress on that. And there's a lot of, as well, what would be nice is, you know, the oil cooler, to get a nice big one, but I don't know what we'll be able to do before Dub Shed. But yeah, spraying all the rusty bits because this will all be exposed, getting wire mesh and stuff for the holes. Yeah, so a lot of, and this is the test fit of the wheels we picked up in a few episodes ago. I mean, they look great, and would you believe it, I think we'll need spacers, because when this is a lot lower, I think it's going to be, and cambered, I think we're going to have to get the wheel a bit more out. But a lot of the stuff that Stella has done here, you can't actually see because she's treated some parts for rust, and that obviously takes a long time. How long has it taken you, Stella? Sometimes I come into the shed and I'm like, okay, I'll fit one of the Rocket Bunny panels, and then I just get carried away with the rust, and it could be like 5 hours, and yeah, I'm still working on rust, and I come home and there's rust everywhere, including my nostrils. What's our plan for today, Stella? So the plan for today is fit the ducktail spoiler, Once that's mounted, I'd like to spray the crash bar, because all of these things will creep up on us, and fit the head unit with the Android CarPlay in it, because at the moment we're just test fitting to make sure that all the wiring worked, and it does, which is great. So 3 things on the list: ducktail, crash bar, and the Android CarPlay. Okay, let's get to work. Look at these guys having a bromance moment. Like, look at them. Look at them.
Hello.
They just can't stop. Can't stop.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Look at them just chatting away, and I'm hoovering the Passat there, and then Stella's drilling here. So, yeah. I mean, they say girls get their boyfriends to do everything. As you can see, clearly untrue. So guys, this is the thing I'm working with here. It looks like a little robot, but I haven't really gotten used to it yet. So if I'm not showing you what we're talking about, it's because the camera has a mind of its own. So that's the new radio unit. It's touchscreen, so it'll be nice. It'll be a nice touch. And then all this is Alcantara trimmed, and she has an Alcantara boot as well. At the moment, it's looking a bit rough. But hopefully by the end of this series, you'll see... Oh. That is not just exposure. That is not the angle we were working on. 360 camera, so... Okay, hold on. So, wait, how do we do this? Whoa! That is not what I meant to do, but yeah, hopefully this car... Or maybe we should... expose ourselves. So the to-do list for the interior, we have a steering wheel, a new hub. I got a new gear shifter stick because it's corroding with all the moisture in the shed. Yeah, we have a lot of moisture issues in the shed. The roof is shite, and yeah, maybe next summer we can invest in a roof. Yeah. But we're working with what we have. Yeah. You know, we're not huge famous YouTubers here. We can't afford to get a lovely unit. No. So we are working with what we have, and we're bringing you on this journey. So maybe you can see us grow. Also, like, I'm looking at myself, but I should be looking at the camera. I should be looking there. So, like, I'm so sorry if we're not looking at you, but bear with us. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series. Do you not trim your nose hairs, as Ross would say? Every day. You must have a bush growing out of your nose. Right, so I've just put some tape on and put the spoiler on, and as you can see, I've marked everywhere that there's a hole and kind of a guidance line here, just so I know. Then we have this, which is a punch tool. It's satisfying to use this, and this will just give us kind of an indentation so the drill bit can fall in the right place. So the key here is just to kind of get the really middle of it, and then you have to push hard. There you go. We'll just do that for all of them, and once that is done, then we can drill the holes and install the riv nuts.
Okay, so while Stella and Adam look after the back of the car, I'm going to move on to the front of the car. So I'm just taking off the bumper, which is only fitted with 2 clips for now. And I'm just giving some WD-40 to some of those bolts. I don't know when was the last time they were removed, but they were actually pretty easy to get off. So the aim here is just to try and remove everything that's rusty on the car. And if you're enjoying the series so far, please make sure to subscribe because it means a lot to me. So So just make sure to disconnect the water hoses, and the hose is going through the crash bar, so we're just going to remove that and let it free. Now onto the brackets of the crash bar, we're just taking these off. Meanwhile, Adam is doing the wing, he's lining up the wing.
This is another thing that needs to be finished. So I'll have to take these home and finish them.
So now onto the oil cooler. You can see these brackets are very rusty, so we want to take them off, and there's just a few screws that are holding this in place. So at this point I thought there was a leak in the oil cooler, but there wasn't.
So these are some of the parts we're going to treat and paint. The joys of working on old cars. But yeah, we've dismantled the Port 350 and taken off everything that we can.
So I'm just going over all the parts with a wire brush, and it's not doing that much. I'm working very hard here. Little did I know Stella was hiding these rust removal pads from me, and when I tell you this is game changing if you're restoring any car, I mean this cuts down the time, and it proper sands down everything, including the old paint, so that we can have a fresh canvas. And obviously be careful because this takes a layer of the metal off too. Here we're just applying the rust converter solution on the metal parts. This will make sure that any active rust is converted in something that's inactive, and it will no longer be able to keep reacting to form rust. So I think this is important to apply to any of the parts before painting. This means we're rust preventing for the future. Look how satisfying this is. Also, if you have a face mask, please wear one, because there was bits flying at me and had actually cut me, hence the scarf around my face. Now Rossi is moving on to the crash bar. He's just giving it a quick sand with the anti-rust pads.
We get to do the fun part after Ross spent an hour prepping it. Okay. Take a good, long stroke. Good taxi, is it? I feel like the can is too cold. We might need to use the heat gun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting coming a bit.
That's better, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. The key with this is just to like fold and then let it dry. So we're going to be using anti-rust primer, just spraying a bit of that on the cap and just paint in, and using that into our holes here to make sure that the bare metal is not exposed, and then we'll be putting the riv nuts in, just coating all that.
I should let go. I should let go.
Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!